These are good from Wingstop. They're the Hawaiian ones because I ain't seen no barbecue or anything. So I was like, you know what? The Hawaiian ones are probably like kind of like a barbecue, but they're good. Mm. I had to take a break, y'all. I've been staring at my computer screen since 8 o'clock. Mm. Oh, man. That was good. The ranch sauce is good. I think they make the ranch. They probably have a whole salad. Or you never know. Some people make theirs from scratch. This ranch sauce is bomb. But so the story I was talking about with Khadijah and Jeremy. Now both of them kids done lost their parents. I don't think people look at it both sides. Even though she's the bad one, she's the corporate. Did this. But now you have to think about the kids. Now the kids gonna grow up without their father or their mother because of an argument. An argument that didn't have to go down like that. And I feel like if the mother wasn't there, that argument wouldn't have got to that point. But you had the mother in the background, her mother in the background, you know, arguing and co-signing for her daughter and stuff. And then when it happened, when she shot him, they screaming and yelling, "Lady, both of y'all know what y'all did. You was being a mother. You know, you could have diffused that situation a whole lot more than what you did. Way better than what you did, lady, for real. Because it was 2-on-1. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting there amping your daughter up because I heard the daughter was like, yeah, he didn't do this or he didn't do that. And then you had the mother talking about, yeah, well, he need to be taking care of these kids. Lady, you're just amping the whole thing up when you could diffuse the whole situation. So yeah, a lot of this falls on the mother too, because if anything, if she was gonna get into it, she should diffuse the situation. If she wasn't, she should have just stayed out of the whole thing. I don't know if he was getting his clothes, or I know he was fidgeting through something. But if I was him, I wouldn't have even been arguing with her. ain't no need to even argue. You know what I would have did? When she started acting simple and stuff like that, I would have just left. I would have left all my clothes. But you know what? I wouldn't even let it get to this kind of situation where we arguing. He should have did it the smart way. You know what he should have did? He should have waited and just act like everything was cool and fine. Act like everything was cool and fine. Because look, even if he had left all his clothes over there and she, sold his clothes or whatever, or damaged his clothes, he could have got her back in court for damage of his clothes. So that's why you really shouldn't even worry about clothes, because if your clothes get damaged or anything, you can go right down to the courthouse and take that person up on charges for destroying your belongings. So I wouldn't even let it get to that. I would just I would just act like everything was cool and fine. And later on that night when she falls asleep, I would have left. You know what I'm saying? I would kiss my kids and tell them, look, we going to figure this out. We going to figure this out. But me and your mom, we're not working out. Okay? That's just how me and you, we going to figure this out so that I can come visit you. We going to figure that out. But me and your mom is not working out. And then I would have left. You know what I'm saying? I would have left, got a little bit belonging, left her there asleep. You know what I'm saying? Because you never. That's why they always say that's the most crucial part in a person's relationship when they about to leave. Like the most dangerous time when a woman or a man has. See, that's what y'all gotta understand. And I think that a lot of people, it's a double standard, because nobody talks about the men that go through abuse and that men that are abused and mistreated by women, because it's like, oh well, if you're mistreated by a woman, you're weak, or you're this, you're that. No, a lot of men don't hit women. A lot of men were brought up not to hit women. And I know a lot of men are like, well, he should protect himself. Yeah, to me, it depends on the situation. If you have a woman yielding a knife at you or something, that's something different. You gotta protect yourself. Even there's nothing you really can do if she has a gun. And that's why I say about these guns, especially if you know that somebody is violent. I'm sure she has showed her temper before in this relationship. Let's just be honest. I'm sure she showed it plenty of time. But if he had seen that before, he would lock that gun up and not let her even be able to get to the gun, or know because I know a lot of people have a lot, like a number on their safe, not let her know the number to the safe. But yeah, I'm telling you, people have this access to these guns, and you have a lot of people that's not responsible at all when it comes to guns. We're gonna continue to hear story after story after story of people being unalive because of a violent person getting their hands on a gun, not knowing how to actually sit down and have a conversation, but just snap and shoot somebody. That's what happened in that situation. And it's sad because, people get in arguments, and this is not just a girlfriend and a boyfriend. This is a husband and wife. People do get in arguments. Yeah, people get in arguments all the time. And that might have been one reason why he wanted to argue with her, because that's not his girlfriend, that's his wife. So he probably felt a little bad, about leaving and then having to leave the kids and then have to figure all this out. He probably was very frustrated, especially if he put a lot in the marriage. A lot of men put a lot in the marriage, and there's women that put a lot in the marriage. And maybe he was like, man, I put so much in this marriage, and he was just pissed off and mad. And that's probably why he was arguing with her like that. But, man, it wouldn't have been me, because I wanted to argue with her. I would wait until she fell asleep, got some of my clothes, talked to my kids, and I would have been out of there. And then I would have figured it out After I got some rest, I would figure out in the morning time, how we go, because we gonna have to go to court so we can get joint custody of the kids. But still, the thing with getting joint custody or with the kid visitations with a lady like this, it would still probably would have ended like that. Him going to see the kids and then her, getting mad and arguing and her shooting him. So, I mean, how do you do that? How do you do that when you want to see your kids and you're in a dangerous situation? How do you do that? You gotta hope that the person not crazy that day. No, don't nobody want to go through all of that crap. Don't nobody want to go through all of that crap. Some people just want, and that's why a lot of people, you hear about them stories where people leave, and they're found like years later. That's why, because a lot of people are dealing with a lot of crap in situations like this that will make you go crazy. Like, yeah, man, I want to see my kids. I want to see my kids, but I don't want to deal with her crazy behind. And a lot of women were like, well, you got to deal with her because that's your kids. But I ain't got to deal with nothing if I don't want to. I don't want to deal with her. I don't want to deal with her. I gotta figure out a way. I gotta find out a way where I can still see my kids and not have to see her. Maybe the babysitter. Some people have it where the babysitter will come and bring the kids, not the mom. The babysitter will come and bring the kids. Some people have it like that. And if that's a better solution for you, yeah. If that is a better solution where you feel more safer with somebody else bringing them kids, let the judge know. Be like, judge, look, this lady or judge, this guy, he just be snapping for no reason at all. We can be having a regular conversation and you say he just goes off, talking about he want to be with me, and judge, I don't want to be with him no more. I'm done. All we have connection to is these kids, and I just feel like that it's gonna get on out of hand. He's gonna end up hurting me, or she's gonna end up hurting me, and my family gonna have to go bury me, have a memorial service for me because this person don't know how to deal with rejection. This person don't know how to move on. People have to learn how to move on. You guys have got to stop doing this. You got to learn how to move on. Get some therapy. There's a lot of good therapists out there that can help you to move on, to learn how to move on, to learn how to get a hold of your emotions, because that's what happened in this situation. Khadijah did not want to move on. She could not see herself being by her. I mean, not being by herself, because she's not a bad looking girl. She's not a bad looking woman. She could have found somebody else, but maybe, being in this marriage, because I think it said on the birth certificate they had got married in 2016 or something like that. But maybe she was looking at him like, man, I done been with him so long, and he's just gonna leave like that. It's just it's all this fuss, and he's just gonna leave. A woman in the back of her mind, she'll think that you never loved her to begin with if you're so easily to just leave. But she should have known that he cared a little bit about her, because he was sitting there arguing with her. So usually a person that really don't care about anything that you're saying, they won't say jack. They won't say jack. They just be getting their stuff and getting on out there. They ain't gonna argue with you. And that shows that he still had he still had some love for her. You know what I'm saying? To sit there and argue with her. But that whole situation was crazy. That whole situation, when I heard the gun go off and they started screaming and stuff, but to hear the kids crying in the background, she telling the kid, your dad is gone. Like, girl. And that's Mississippi, so they probably gonna give she probably gonna get some time. She gonna get some time if they don't give her life. But yeah, I'm telling you, when there's kids in the situation, and a lot of people are dealing with it. I don't have kids, but I can just imagine what a lot of men and women go through with these relationships with these people that they made a mistake. They didn't know this person was going to act like this, because this person, a lot of people don't act like that in the beginning. In the beginning, some people are so nice. They don't show their true color until y'all start to move in together and y'all start having a relationship or a marriage. And then all of their true colors come out. And some people are surprised, like, who are you? Like, you was never acting like this before. What's going on? You was never acting like this before. You was never acting like this before. What is going on? But yeah, if you're in a situation where you have a crazy person and y'all have to set up visitation and you don't feel safe visiting that person, just have somebody else that you can trust, not one of their family members that don't like you and stuff like that. Don't get nobody like that. Get somebody. You can even do a babysitter. Get the babysitter, drop the kid off to you, and you do it like that. I know it sounds like a stretch, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, because in a lot of these situations it turned really deadly. Like, I remember, I forgot the girl's name, but she had a 2-year-old daughter with the dude, and she wanted support, which is, yeah, I want support. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want support. There ain't nothing wrong with no woman asking for support. You got women out there that pay child support, and you also have on the other end men that pay child support. So there's nothing wrong with wanting child support. You help make this baby, you help take care of it. But he didn't like that, and he unalived her, and he unalived the kid. The kid was only like 2-year-old little girl. And this has been happening for a very long time. Like, you hear about so many stories where kids are being unalived because of these parents that they never had it in them anyway to be a parent. A lot of these people have these kids when they're young, like in high school and stuff. And they're hoping that this little puppy love high school puppy love is gonna work out. Some of it does. Some people have been together since high school. Some of it does, but majority of it does not work out. And then you're stuck with this person that you really thought you loved, but then you found out that they're a jerk, or you found out that she's a klutz. You know what I'm saying? You just found out, dang, I messed up so much. Now I have 3 kids by this dude or by this woman. Oh my God, I gotta go see my kid. Oh, I don't want to go over there because just seeing her face makes me disgusted and stuff like that. So if you do go to court, just tell the judge what is going on. Tell the judge, like, look, judge, man, I've been dealing with this for a very long time, and it's not gonna work out with me going to get my kids. Yeah, that's not gonna work out for me. This lady has she's dangerous to me. I feel like she's dangerous to me. She's very violent. When we were together, even around the kids, she was violent. So I don't feel safe going over there. I think she could try to do something to me. She could try to hurt me. And I just feel that there would be a need for a chaperone, like you might have to get the police involved, like a chaperone to bring my kids to me, which is crazy. But if you don't want to do that, and that's a little bit too extreme, like, I know people are like, no, I don't want to do that. You could do a babysitter and just tell the babysitter what's going on. Like, look, we got this vegetation thing going on, and me and him, we really don't get along. Or the man, me and her, we really don't get along. So I was wondering if when I do come get the kids, can you bring the kids to me instead of the mom bringing the kids? And it's either yes or no, and then you go on and you try to find somebody. But that's how these arguments start, man. That's how these arguments start. Yeah, yeah, that's how these arguments start. A lot of these arguments start because sometimes you can't get a break. Sometimes you can be having the most amazing time in your life, and then when you go over there to pick your kids up, here she come with a whole bunch of bogus stuff, running her mouth. Oh, this, that, and that. Oh, my kids need that. Oh, you didn't get the child support, honey? Because a lot of women think, and this is how a lot of women think, that just because you're paying child support, you should pay for you should still be giving her money. And a lot of people don't think like that, especially a lot of men. Like, if I'm giving you child support, you better work that child support out in that hand. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women and men too, they take that money. They might be working on own little job. They take that money, and do what they want to do with it, and they take their money and spend it on the kids. So a lot of times you think that the child support that you're giving to the woman or the man, it's going to the kids, but a lot of times it ain't going to the kids. It's going in their pocket. Maybe they saving it in a bank account, which is, you are doing that. That's the best part. That's the best thing to do. But a lot of people, I don't care. A lot of people got bills. A lot of people ain't able to save no more. People got bills, man. When you have bills, you don't even have the chance to save anything, because it always goes to a freaking bill. That's why if you're in that type of situation where you're working paycheck to paycheck, and you're paying for stuff that you don't need, it's not a need, it's a want. Get rid of it. Cause I got rid of a lot of things. I got rid of um what I got rid of my Netflix. I got rid of HBO. The only one I really have is Prime, because Netflix done went up. Now their prices is going back up. It's ridiculous how much they want you to pay for those memberships, and watching movies, even watching old movies that you have seen before, which is crazy. But yeah, that whole situation, when I heard about that whole situation, I was like, but the thing is, we gotta figure out if he was cheating. Was he really cheating? And if he was really cheating, um, if he was cheating, um, yeah, if he was cheating, she shouldn't just be mad at him. She should be mad, especially if the other woman knew that she was married. Let me ask. I'm gonna ask Google how many women. Hold on, let me see. Let me do my research. You know, then I gotta get back to my work because. Look, I didn't even have to put it in all the way. They came up. They said they did a survey and a lot of women are attracted to married men, which is crazy. For like, find your own man. Like, that's some desperate stuff to try to sleep with somebody's husband. Yeah, look, they said 90% of single women were interested in sleeping with. Did they say sleep? Oh, interested in a man that has already been taken. That's crazy. Why would you want to be with somebody else's man? Hold on, y'all. And you got a lot of married men out there, though, that are faithful. This whole thing is going off the loop, man. Yeah, but I just gave you a percentage of how basically the percentage of women women that want to sleep with married men or want to be with a married man, which just it's different when you're young. If you're like young, you're like 18 or something. That's different because a lot of those kind of girls, they don't make no same they don't make no same decisions. They think it's all in fun. You know what I'm saying? Those little young girls, they think it's all in fun. Oh yeah, yeah. La la la, this, that, and the third. But if you're like a grown woman, you know right from wrong. Because a lot of people, if you say that, they be like, no, she's 17. She know right from wrong. No, that's what they saying. A minor don't know right from wrong. So 17 is a minor. They don't know right from wrong. That's what y'all saying. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? But so, guys, that's all I got for today. Please always like, subscribe my channel. Also hit the bell notification so you can know each and every time your girl uploads a new video. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, it is your girl. Everything's me, and I will see you guys in another one. Peace. I'm probably gonna do another eating video because my phone has shut off. Once it starts to go dead, it'll say all this crazy stuff about you ain't got enough storage and all that. That phone is crazy, but I'm about to search for a phone probably tomorrow, um, to see what phone I'm going to get. I really wanted that other phone, but we'll have to see, cause yeah, this phone ain't hitting it, and it wasn't really hitting it from the jump. I don't even know why I got it. I think I was kind of pressured to get a phone, and him telling me, "Oh, this phone is good," but that phone was definitely not good. You would think that he would want to sell a phone to get a better, sales, but I don't know. He put me on this piece of crap phone. So, guys, I will see you guys in another one. Peace.